What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and yes, we're going to be gluttoning for punishment today because we are going to try to go to another pity for Lady Guinness and Shazura. My hope is to get more memories for Lady Guinness. Now, you guys know that my luck has been absolutely abysmal in this banner, so it's probably pretty silly that I'm going to do this again, but I do have enough rubies to go to that pity, and I've acquired these rubies by just buying the monthly subscription, as I always do, and just buying that KOF pass. I have not bought any of these packs whatsoever. You guys can see all these packs are still available in here. I haven't bought any of these packs whatsoever, and I'm not going to either, by the way. And since we have 14 days left of this event, I thought, what the hell, let's go ahead and give it a try, because I really would like to A5 Lady Guinness, guys. I really would like to have that limitless. And a lot of people keep asking me about the AG's challenge, like what should they do in this thing? You guys can see that I've already used my nuts on, this is pretty funny, on Akira and Kula here right now. Something you guys need to keep in mind about the AG's challenges: whenever Guinness is unlocked in the next 10 days, you can see the colors that are going to be in here. You're going to have a green, you're going to have a blue, you're going to have a purple, right? So yellow, blue, and purple are going to have the advantages in this thing. So that is something to keep in mind as far as this is concerned. But my advice to you guys in previous videos and in this video is really just to wait until the last day, see what characters actually do the best in here, unless you already have specific characters in here that are already maxed out, like me, where I have Kula and I have Akira maxed out, to where I know they're probably going to do a good amount of damage in here. The next one's probably going to be Iori, because I've seen how much damage Iori does actually getting all these buffs, and his concentration has blast skills. And we know that blast skills are going to have a huge advantage in this event because that's what Lady Guinness and Shazura are all about. And we know that they cater these events to the specific characters that are in the banner. But I really would just hold off and wait before you use your nuts, especially if you're really undecided as far as what character you should actually be boosting up, so that way they don't get groggy. However, if you already know, if you already have A5, A6, A7 characters, then maybe those are the characters that you should go ahead and level up. But do keep in mind the color advantages that you will have with certain colors against Guinness. That's going to make a big difference in this event. So let's go ahead and do some pulls for this. Let's go ahead and suffer some more, my friends, because I got a feeling what's going to happen here, especially since this is the girl I want to level up. Don't get me wrong, guys. Shazura is awesome, but in all honesty, at level 90, guys, she is just more than good enough for me as it stands. The difference in damage that she adds is really astronomical for a multitude of characters, especially if you can team them up with Pai Chen. As you guys saw with Iori, man, getting almost 6 trillion in guild rate is really ridiculous, and just shows you, like, if you have Shizuru and you have Pai Chen on a team with Iori, the amount of damage that he'll be able to do is pretty nutty. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. And I have a feeling I'm going to suffer. So remember, guys, I got one memory and I got one selector currently right now, and I do have one generic memory also, right? So I actually have 3 memories for the girl, and I need 4 more. If I go to this pity, I'll get 1 more selector. So what needs to happen is I need to get 3 more memories for this character, right? That's what needs to happen. But even if I can't A5 her during this, like say my luck is still bad, maybe I'll be able to A5 her in the next event where hopefully we can get another generic memory, right? Because that's the trend it looks like Netmarble's doing, is they're throwing out these EX generic memories per event. So, you know, if you have strong enough characters, you can kind of count on hopefully getting those things. You know, even on my free-to-play account, I've been able to get the generic memories from the Alexandrite and the Cam Cap 1 event. Hopefully I can get them from this event. I don't know if I can, because there's only specific fighters that they put in that AG's challenge. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. I think how the way it's going to work in the AG's challenge is that the characters that are in there that are on that list, those are the characters that won't get groggy if you apply nuts to them. However, you might be able to use other characters that aren't on that list, but they might get groggy, right? And if they do get groggy, that means that you're not going to be able to do any damage, right? You're just going to be sitting there kind of stunned, dizzy, right? And you're not going to be able to do anything. So I think that's how it's going to work out, but we're just going to have to wait and see until it unlocks. But really, guys, you really should just wait to use your nuts, unless you already got maxed out characters that you know are going to do pretty well in that event, or at least you hope are going to do well in that event. Obviously, Lady Guinness and Shazura are going to be the Kingdom Comes guys, especially like Shazura and Lady Guinness together, because Shazura is going to buff up Lady Guinness, buff up those blast skills, buff up the increased target damage received, and all the goodies, the increased 100% attack, and all the goodies that Shazura does for Lady Guinness, guys. I mean, seriously, guys, Lady Guinness at A5, there's going to be accounts out there that are going to be able to hit almost 30 trillion. You heard me, 30 trillion in guild rate. which is just dumb and astronomical and stupid, and really could lead me into a whole rant, honestly, about guild raid and game modes in KOF. But I digress, guys. I don't really want to go into that can of worms. I've talked about that in multitude of videos and how I feel about that. But I'll tell you how I feel about what I'm seeing right now. I'm not happy at all. And this is pretty much what I knew was going to happen, right? But like I said earlier, I didn't spend any more money, guys. And that's my whole point, right? After Leona, after spending 700 American dollars for her, and I don't regret it. That's my favorite waifu in the King of Fighter franchise. I don't regret it. I don't at all. But I'm not doing that again, okay? I'm not going to do that again. There's no way, guys. That's astronomical, especially in a game where power creep just, I mean, the next update, the character's already stronger than the other, right? I mean, how does it make you feel when you spend 700 bucks on a character and then, you know, a week later after you get them, or let's say a month later, they're already being outshined by other characters? It kind of upsets you, right? Now, don't get me wrong, they're still useful, but it just kind of upsets you when you see that kind of stuff. It really rubs you the wrong way when you spend that kind of money in a game. There are other games I play, guys, where I would spend that kind of money and the meta characters are going to last a year, year and a half. So you feel like you get your money's worth out of them. Whereas in this game, it doesn't really work out that way, in all honesty, guys. It really doesn't. I mean, Netmarble just kind of slaps you in the face in the next update and you're like, man, I spent money on this character, even if it was just 50 bucks. On this character, and now this next character is already stronger than the one that I paid for. Yeah, it really, really burns you, man. And that's pretty much why I won't spend the money that I used to in this game. Now, obviously, there might be certain characters that might show up where I'll be like, I might go crazy. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys, of course. You guys know how I am and how passionate I am about the game and about the characters. So there's certain characters that could show up in this game. I'm not saying any of them. Netmarble, I'm looking at you. I'm not going to say any of them because if I do, I know that Netmarble is probably watching this video and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we can bring in that character. Yeah, Forgo will spend a lot of money on that. Yeah. And then hopefully he'll motivate other players to spend a lot of money. Oh, yeah. I'm not falling for it this time. I'm not mentioning it. I won't even mention it on my Twitch streams anymore. I won't even talk about the characters I want to see. Nope. I might talk about, I'll talk about characters I want to see, but I'm not talking about the characters that I would go hog wild for. Oh no, Netmarble got wise to you. Then I really don't know if Netmarble watched these videos or not, but it sure has been pretty sus in past updates that we got, like right after I talked about if they bring in, the Rugal from King of Fighter 15, how I'd go wailing. Boom! He showed up right after the Tekken collaboration, right when I was talking about that. And the same with Leona. So, I mean, is it a coincidence? I don't know if it is or not, guys, but I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm just not going to talk about any of my favorite characters because the truth is I do want to see them in the game. Hell yeah, finally. I do want to see them in the game, but I'm just not in that big a rush to go hog wild and spend tons and tons of money on a character that's probably going to get outshined in the next upcoming update, right? I mean, look, I love Chizuru. It's all good, but that's unfortunate. And this is what I knew was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was absolutely going to happen. I saw this coming, man. So Lady Guinness is not going to get leveled up. I mean, it's pretty obvious. She's not going to get leveled up. I tried. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. I went the distance, 3 pities and nothing. At 3 pities, you're not able to A5 a character. That's just, and really the luck that I've had is just, it's terrible. It's terrible. So that's a real bummer, man. I'm happy I got a memory for Chizuru. That's awesome. It gets her one step closer to being A5. And at A5, she's just going to be a better support. But in all honesty, guys, she's such a good support at level 90 that I really would have preferred to have another Lady Guinness memory. So now I got 2 selectors. And I more or less have 2 memories, right? I have the memory already for Lady Guinness, and then I have the generic memory. So I can level her up, and I still need 3 more memories to A5 the character, and hopefully I'll get another generic memory from this event. So it'll just be 3 more memories. And I do have some rubies. What the hell? What the hell? We're already making this video. I might as well, right? Screw it. Let's do it, This is dumb. This is really dumb that I'm doing this, but we're going to go ahead and queue it up. Probably not going to get nothing. And if we do get something, it'll probably be Chizuru again, I'm sure. Right? I already got the set cards, thank God. And that set is so amazing. Man, it's awesome. Really, in my opinion, the set cards are the best thing about the update. Other than Chizuru. Really, Chizuru is pretty awesome. But the set cards are just awesome because it really bumps up old characters that have kind of lost damage over time, right? They're not as strong as what they were. And now, I mean, like Free Ivy is doing really, really well now, which is pretty awesome. And that was a free character. So yeah, I mean, Nat Marble, I mean, not showing the love, not showing the love. Last pull, guys. Last pull. And if I don't get Lady Guinness here, I'm done. I'm done. Right? I know I've said that a couple times. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Okay. Okay. So unfortunately, the luck in this banner has been absolutely abysmal. And I know a lot of you guys, it's been the same thing for you. I mean, that's a crying shame, man, to go to 3 different pities and get only 2 memories out of all of them. Right? I'm sorry, 3. Right? I got 2 Lady Guinnesses and 1 Zero, which means I got 1 memory on an average, 1 memory per pity, which is just terrible. Not as bad as what it could be. I mean, it's not as bad as what the Leona banner was, or as bad as what the Cronin Keo banner was, where I didn't get anything through the pity, but still just absolutely horrible. So, guys, let me know how your luck is going in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. T2+7 time. The link in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.